All right, everybody, so we took you through how to find the deals. We took you how to do a rough check to make sure that the deal looks good on paper. You finally got out to the property, you evaluated it, in our system, our Google Sheet, our Excel sheet tells you that based on our formulas, this is a go, this is a house that you want to buy. The next very important piece is writing the offer. The very first thing I want to tell you before you go to write this offer is that you have to remember to stay objective. If you get emotional, you will lose in this business. When you get emotional, it means you become emotionally tied to the property and you start thinking of ways to either increase your bid to get it or ways to cut the contractor's costs so that you can get it. And you just try to find ways to get creative, but in the end, if you get emotionally attached to that property, it typically results in you losing money. Once you've decided that what you can offer is, let's just say $50,000 on this distressed property. Once you have that, what you do now is you go, if you're using an agent or you are an agent, you get it written up as quickly as possible. I highly advise everyone to build in a minimum of a 10-day inspection period. I know there's a lot of fly-by-the-night investors out there that say offer them cash and no contingencies, and there are certain times that works. However, if these are your first couple deals, I highly advise you build that 10-day contingency in. I actually, to this day, still build that 10-day contingency into all my contracts. The reason that is so important is I have somebody else helping me evaluate these properties, and it allows me 10 days to get to the property to also evaluate it as the mentor of the program. After you've built in the offer, a 10-day home inspection contingency, the second thing you need to identify is what type of financing you're going to use. Are you going to use traditional financing? Are you going to use cash? Are you going to use 203K loan or some type of rehab loan is what you're going to have to put in there. We typically do cash or non-contingent home loans, meaning that there are no contingencies met to have the home loan. We already have a pre-approved line of credit essentially from our bank saying that it's basically like cash. I highly advise you on your first couple, build in the financing contingency and do a 30 to 45 day close. What you're doing is you're buying yourself time to do homework. With the first 10 days, if there's anything in your budget that you think is out of whack or you weren't sure about, something that you asterisked like we talked about in the prior video, take a contractor through and collect 3 to 5 bids on that one that you were unsure about. It'll, number one, educate you, and then number two, it'll allow you to drill your numbers in. You could either find potential profit or find something that you missed. Now, if you have that inspection contingency, and you found out that that foundation really is bad, you have a way out of the contract now. Same goes for the financing. When you have financing contingencies and if something out of left field happens that you are not aware of when you're buying these properties, it allows you for another potential way of not getting financing, therefore getting you out of the contract. Very, very important that at a minimum you build those two contingencies into your contracts. At this stage, when you're writing your offer, remember, it's just numbers and this is just a business. You are not emotionally tied to that house. And number two, you're not trying to offend anyone. So if the house is listed for $80,000 and the best you can bid is $65,000 or $70,000, you as an agent might cringe, or you might cringe when your investor tells you to write that offer. But I just want to be really, really clear. This is a business and you're not looking to offend anyone. It's just that is what you're willing to pay. It is okay to submit that contract and say, this is what I'm willing to pay. And you just deliver it to the agent saying, I'm not looking to offend anyone. This is just what I'm willing to pay in these current market conditions. Do they want to get rid of the house for this price or not? Don't be afraid because a property is listed for 80 and you come in at 60 that's not going to happen. A lot of times it's a big gap to cover and it is very hard, but there have been circumstances where I've seen it happen. There's been times where I've personally had that where they've accepted our first offer and it was $10,000 or $15,000 below what they were asking. They were motivated, they had to get out. It is okay, and that was what our business needed to survive. If this is what you do to feed your family or fund your big why, there's nothing wrong with that. You submit that offer and you move on to the next one. If you get rejected on this contract, just remember, there's always the next one. To this day, our company that flips houses, we have to go look at 10 to find 5 to get 1, which means we're running numbers on 10 properties before we ever even get 1. So that means we're getting rejected 90% of the time, and that is okay. We actually love it. We actually love when we get rejected because it gets us one step closer to finding that next deal. If you don't like it, move on, go find the next one. If you write